Hello students, welcome to the session. Today we are going to learn about join method. So what are the different types of join and what are its arguments? So that's what we are going to learn in this video. Let's move on to the video.
Join method creates a new data frame by combining two different data frames. So there are different types of join. We are going to see one by one. The first one is inner join. So here inner join, what happens? Two data frame values and only the matching index from both data frame will be displayed. So as you can see from the Venn diagram, it is called intersection. So you know what is intersection, right? Only the common values. Okay, so A data frame and B data frame, the index values will be matched. Only for the common index value, the values will be combined. So that gives the result as inner join. Next we have outer join. It combines the result of both data frame based on the index. Okay, so all the values from A and all the values from B, including the common values. So that is called outer join. Next one we have left join. Here as you can see from the diagram, all the values from left and the matching index and the common index from the right, not the whole right. Okay, so if A and B are two different data frames, all the values from A data frame and only the matching values from B data frame. So only the index that are matched with the B data frame will be displayed. Okay, so next we have right join. All the values from right data frame and only the matching values from the left data frame. So as you know, we have two data frames. The data frames will have the row index. So this is based on row index matching. Okay, so inner join displays only the matching values from both A and B index. Okay, outer join combines all the values. Okay, and left join we have all the values from one table and the matching records from the next table. And in right join, all the values from right side data frame and the matching index from the left side data frame. So we will see everything with example. We have the syntax data frame 1 dot join is the method name, opening parenthesis. We have to give the data frame, second data frame name. Okay, second data frame object. Then we have the additional parameters how and then on. Okay, so this how specifies what kind of join is this. Okay, so normally this first data frame is called calling data frame or first data frame, and the second data frame is called the other data frame. Okay, and if how is left, so we can specify the join type using left, right, outer or inner keyword. Okay, so left, use calling data frames indexes and join with the matching indexes of the other. So first calling data frames, the first data frames indexes, all the indexes will be used and that will be joined with the matching index from the next data frame. Right, use other data frames indexes. So what is the other data frame? This data frame. Second data frame is the other data frame. The other data frames indexes and join with the matching indexes of the calling data frame. So first one is the calling data frame. Next outer join, union of calling data frames indexes with others indexes. Okay, so combination of both calling and other data frame. Next one we have inner, only the matching indexes from both data frames. So default value of how is left. So let's demonstrate this program. We have A and B data frame. So A data frame has roll number, name and then age. 3 columns, okay, with 4 records. And B data frame we have 2 columns, P name and city. We have 3 records here, right? So the next one I am creating the C data frame, A dot join B. So A and B will be joined. And what kind of join is this? We don't have the how argument here. So default how is left join. Okay, so left join will be done here and the result will be stored in C. Okay, so let's run the program and we don't specify any index. So default index 0, 1, 2, 3 for first one, 0, 1, 2 is for the second one. Okay, so what is the left join? All the values from left data frame. So what is the left data frame here? A is the left data frame. Whichever the data frame we are mentioning on the left side of the join. So this is called left. Okay, and B is the right side data frame. So all the values of A and the matching index from B. Right. So what are all the values of A? 0, 1, 2, 3. And what are the matching values? We have 0, 1, 2. Okay, we have 0, 1, 2 is the matching record from B. Then what happens to 3? We don't have 3. So the values are NaN. Okay, so this is called simple left join. Okay, so let's do the same thing with a different index. Now let's have the index 2, 3, 4 for B. Okay, so here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and for the B data frame we have 2, 3, 4 as the index. Right, now you can see this one. We have 0, 1, 2, 3 is the index, and here we have 2, 3, 4, and the join we are using is left join. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3. All the values from A is displayed. Only the matching values from right. So what are the matching values? 2 and 3 are the matching values. Okay. For the non-matching values, NaN value is displayed. Okay. So we don't have matching values for 0, 1, 1. So those values are filled with NaN. Right. So this is left join. Now we'll try all the other options of how argument. So how equals to, first one we are going to try the inner. Okay, what is inner join? So inner join combines the result based on the matching index. So only the matching index from both data frames will be displayed. Yeah, you can see here we have only matching index 2 and 3 for both A and B data frame. Only those values are fetched and displayed here. So this is called inner join. Okay, so here also we have 2 and 3, and here also we have 2 and 3. Only those records are displayed. Okay, so this is inner join. Next we have outer join. So yeah, as you know, outer join combines all the values from 2. Right, so we can see it here, 0, 1, 2, 3 from the first one, and 2, 3, 4 from the second one. Okay, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3. We don't have 0 and 1 for this B data frame, that is NaN, and we don't have 4 from A, so that is NaN. Okay, so remaining records are filled based on the index. Okay, so if you take 2 as an example, right, so 2, 13, Kevin, 16, that is displayed. For the same 2 we have Akhil and Chennai here. Okay, all the matching values are filled accordingly. For the non-matching indexes, NaN is displayed. So this is called outer join, combines both A and B without duplicates. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 is repeating. So only for 2 and 3 we have the additional values. Okay, the next one is right join. So here you're going to pause the video and you're going to find out the result. What is the value for right? So I can see this here. We have only 2, 3, 4. So why it is 2, 3, 4? Since this is right join, all the values from right. So what is the right? We have B. That is the right data frame. Okay. So whichever data frame we are writing, the right side of the join, that is called right. Okay. So here B is the right, and all the values from B and the only matching records from A. So you can see here 2, 3, 4 we have displayed. Okay. Only the matching records we have 2 and 3. 2 and 3 the values are filled. For 4 we don't have roll number and name. Okay. So all the column values will be there. All the roll number, name, age, all the column, whatever the column in A and B, everything will be displayed. The matching indexes will have the proper value. For the non-matching indexes, we have the NaN. So this is called right join. Now, a simple question. How do I get the same result? By changing the values. Okay. So I can do some changes in this statement and I can do the same result without the right join. How do we do that? Yes. We can just change B and A, and we can change the right to left. Okay. So in this case, what happens? Left. What is the left? We have B as a left now. So previously when you are writing right, B is written inside the join, right side of the join. Now I am writing it left side of the join. So this will give the same result as the previous one. Only thing is the column names will be arranged in the order of the given data frame. First B data frame columns will be arranged, then A data frame column will be arranged. Okay, you can see the same result is displayed. Here also we have 2 and 2, 3, 4. Here also we have 2, 3, 4. Okay, same result, but only difference is order of the columns. Okay, so here we have roll number, name, age. Here we have P name, city. Why this is P name and city? So we are calling left with B as a left side data frame. Okay, so this is the only difference. All the values are same. Right. So next we have on parameter. Okay, so the on parameter, the left data frames mentioned column value are matched with the indexes of the second data frame. So this is no longer based on the row index. So this is based on one particular column value. So what we are going to do, we are going to compare a column value with the second data frame's index. Okay, not second data frame's any column, second data frame's index value. So that's what the on parameter is. Now let's take this one. We have one more parameter, one more column called ID. So let's see this roll number. Let me change the roll number to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that roll number we can compare. Okay, so the first data frame we have roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can compare that roll number against the index. Okay, so using the on parameter, so you can specify which column value we are going to check. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check this roll number against the index. Okay, against the index 2, 3, 4 using the on parameter. Okay. Okay, why is the error? So we are calling B dot join of A, and this B data frame does not have the column called roll number. So that's what the error, right? So you can change this to A dot B, and I'm going to omit this how? Anyway, default that is left. Okay, so now A dot join of B on the column name roll number. So this roll number 1, 2, 3, 4 will be matched with the index value of the second data frame. Okay, you can see the result now. We have roll number, name, age. Here we have P name and then city. So here you can see for 0, okay, for 0 we don't have any matching value. So here the roll number 1 is considered. Okay, not the index value. Here the roll number 1 is considered. 1 Vijay 16, we don't have P name and city. For 2 Arun 17, so this roll number 2 is compared against the row index 2 in the next data frame. So we have 2 Arun 17 with Akhil Chennai. Okay, so now 3 Kevin with 3 Nita. Okay, Nita Bangalore, and this 4 Hari is now compared against this 4. Okay, the roll number is compared. In the previous cases, this row index was compared. Okay, so that's the difference, and that is the use of this on parameter. So this on parameter checks one particular column's value against the second data frame's row index. Okay, so we have the result, and non-matching values as usual we have the NaN. Right. One more important thing is we should not have the same roll number, same column name in two tables. In that case, it will throw error. For any of the join, all the column name should be unique. Okay. So what happens if we have the same roll number here? So it will throw error. Okay. So to avoid that one, we have the next two parameters, that's called L suffix and R suffix. Okay. So L suffix gives the name for the left side data frame's common column. For example, if you consider this as A, okay, and R suffix gives name for right side data frame's unique column. Okay, so now we have A for this roll number and B for this roll number. So this will be A will be added with roll number, and this B will be added with this roll number. So we'll have unique roll numbers. Okay. So you can see this here. Now we have roll number A and this is roll number B. Okay, so in case you have the same column name in two data frames, we have to differentiate the same column using the suffix. Okay, whether it is a L suffix or R suffix. Okay, so that's the use of this arguments. So L suffix creates a unique name for the left data frames column. In case column names are same in two data frames, R suffix creates unique name for the right data frames column. Right, we'll have the summary now. We have learnt about the join method. So under join we have two arguments, how and then on. Then we have L suffix and R suffix. How takes four values, left, right, outer and inner based on the join we are using. And on is used to compare one particular column against the index value of the second row index of the second data frame. And L suffix and R suffix give the suffix name for left side and right side data frames. We'll do the assessment now. We have two data frames A and B. So this is A data frame. So this is A data frame and this is B data frame. Okay, I am getting the result like this. So what kind of join is this? Pause the video, work out, and then we can check. So this is right join. Okay, A dot join of B, how equals to right. Okay, so what is the right? All the values from right. So in this case, B is a right side table. Okay, so all the values from B is displayed and the matching values from A. So we have 2 and 3 matching values here. Devi and Siva's displayed. For 7 we don't have the name, so that is NAN. Okay, so this is right join using A comma B. The same result you can obtain B comma A of left join. So the same thing we can write B dot join of A comma how equals to left. Okay.
So students, you have learnt about join method and its arguments on and how. So how arguments takes 4 values, inner, outer, left and right. That's all about today's video. Thank you.